It's rather Kog'Maw can wreak some havoc. They're going for a gank on Steve, though.
Speaking of havoc, Steve, he's had this happen to him yesterday. Gets flipped over with the Rolling Thunder, but there's a couple of flashes, and they take a bite out of the tree. That's going to be first blood over to Diamond Prox.
So far has a habit from falling behind, and he requires attention, and that's not what you want to do. When you pick Maokai, you want to stay safe.
Well, that's not exactly what Steve is doing right now. He throws in the vengeful Maelstrom, and he's still hanging around. Actually, Cabochard is the one that goes down as Diamond Prox is just a step too slow. However, he might find the return kill onto Jankos. No, there's the safeguard. Meanwhile, down in the bottom, Ghost gets a hook onto Woolite. They've got a lot of damage and forcing the heal. Forgiven, blood, he's selling, he smells it up, and he grabs the kill. Now, he's gonna take a blast from the Acathian surprise. Well, they're starting it off. Diamond Prox tanking up the damage, but they do have the victor here with the Siphon Power to be able to push this one back. It's spotted by Vander, but there really isn't anything ROCCAT can do about it. Jungler's senses are a-tingling. Steve has some backup, but what he doesn't know is there's a big bear there, and there is Jankos as well. Focusing on Steve. Can they pick him off? A flash. Cabochard gets the kill. Jankos on the retreat. They want the blue buff. A jump. A flash from Jankos away.
And with that cross-map farming, he puts himself 4 CS ahead of Woolite, whereas earlier was behind. Teleport from Steve.
Yep, they aren't looking for Forgiven just yet. It's Gosu Pepper. They've got their sights set on, but Woolite very low. In goes Forgiven. Woolite's going to pick off Gosu Pepper. There's a teleport coming in for Cabochard, but is it too late? As Gosu Pepper's already gone down, that's a double kill for Woolite. Cabochard jumping forward, and now Betsy's in the mix. He throws down the Death Laser. And when Jankos has been there, Diamond Prox has always been there to follow up. So they haven't found any counter aggression. Vander takes the hook up. Play backwards.
Look at the counter damage.
Yeah, Woolite, he has so much here. Meanwhile, back to mid. Betsy, Emperor's Divide. Jankos is there. Betsy's going down, and Nukeduck finds himself in a storm of chaos, but he should be able to get out. To be very careful about this. There's a Bolivarian coming, but Vander, he's going to take the offensive. Gosu Pepper's going down. Forgiven can do nothing else about this. Max has teleport if he want to try and make this a 3v3 because Betsy and Diamond are on the backside. Forgiven sends the ultimate out, but Dragon's already gone. Can they get the return fight? Vander face tanks it. He's going down to Diamond Prox.
Yeah, they're just going to flash out
has
there.
To flash, yeah. They have to give up Vander for that.
Steve can still fulfill his job, finish the Righteous Glory, building some art enough. Hook on Jankos.
Jankos, he's flayed back, he's knocked back, he kicks back, but he's dead.
Fresh spin.
Oh, that's a good point. I don't know.
Fresh got his mad life. Oh, a little short.
Well, the Prince might be going down in just a moment. Gosu Pepper evaporates. Vander picks that one up, but Steve in a heaping helping of trouble. Betsy picks him up. Diamond Prox nearly followed. All said and done, it's a 1-for-1.
I definitely want to see some flanking come out of Gambit. If everybody... Oh, Nukeduck's going in.
Yep, there's the drive-by. It's Betsy who gets kicked, and Jankos finishes the job. He gets back. It's going to be a dangerous mission. He gets headbutted by Vander, knocked up there. Nukeduck inbound. Cabochard is going down. It's only a matter of time. Denied his leap as he gets pushed back into the wall, but meanwhile, Gambit Gaming are ready to answer back. They take a tower for it in the mid. Self out of harm's way. Steve makes his move up, but he's stopped by the gravity field. Now he turns on the pressure. Twisted Betsy onto Betsy. Do they have the damage? It looks like they might. Diamond Prox, Steve was not sure who to go for. Tosses the sapling out, but a ghost from Betsy means he can get away. Vander comes in. Diamond Prox is shut down. A whole heaping helping of gold onto Woolite. He's a little bit slow to arrive, but this dragon is going down. It looks like ROCCAT will secure that one up, and there's no response from Gambit, so they do get a dragon out of all that.
This play.
25
Look at that ward. Look at that ward.
They don't see
illusion of safety. Outside. Really solid play to do the Baron from behind. Really risky that Forgiven sends out that two-shot barrage. So coming from the Baron, this might give it away.
Yeah, it just might. And they're not taking it down quite quick enough. They just don't have quite enough damage here without the victor, but I think it's going to happen. However,
Jankos is coming.
Jankos and Vander, we could see the lead.
He gets the steal!
He gets the steal off! Telegraph just too soon. Forgiven, able to get to safety, but ROCCAT secure the Baron, and Gosu Pepper is a snack for Woolite.
TP coming in from Cabochard. They want to catch ROCCAT out.
They want to catch at least Jankos out. He is the deepest in enemy territory right now, but they're not quite chasing on him just yet. There they go. Cabochard jumps on, kicked away by Jankos. 15 seconds now on the drain counter. Teleport coming in. There's a flash burn by Forgiven. Nukeduck chased around by the Chaos. Cabochard going in, but he's isolated. Woolite now is in some trouble, but he's the one who gets flipped back after shutting down Woolite. Jankos going down as well. Acathian surprise, clipping the edge of Gosu Pepper. Now with 3 members alive, can ROCCAT still take this fight? I don't think so. Steve, he's still making the play. A double kill now from Vander. Gosu Pepper, he's gonna go down in just a moment. They're still making it happen. Nukeduck, how the hell did he live? And Gambit Gaming are on the losing end of that fight. Gambit are nowhere near to try and stop this.
Yeah, ROCCAT's definitely in a driving seat here. 3 Dragons added mobility to get away from this Gambit roster.
Got the damage.
Baron in full vision.
In comes the True Shot Barrage. They know this is happening. Gambit in on the hunt, but the Baron's already gone. Diamond Procs now. He doesn't really look that tanky, does he? As Gosu Pepper is the next target. Vander stunned up momentarily. Cabochard finds himself a Woolite, but he doesn't find the kill just yet. Finally, he will. Cabochard gets the assassination, but he's surely going to die for this one. Or not. Yes, he will. Finally, Nuke Duck Sand Soldiers finish the job. 2 for 1 in favor of ROCCAT, and they've got the Baron on 4.
So offensively.
Exactly, and this is the problem for Gambit because their AP damage has been so negated right now. Wait a minute, we'll talk about that later.
Race.
We've got ourselves a base race. ROCCAT are a little bit ahead in that one, and they are playing chicken. Only Forgiven wants to stay. This could turn disastrous as ROCCAT has already finished off 1 inhibitor. Gambit are back, but Cabochard slowed down. The base race has ended, and ROCCAT look to be the ones ahead here, but the fight is going crazy. 1 Nexus turret down. Diamond Procs isolated from his team. He falls as well. Vander dangerously low, but he manages to make his escape. And he narrowly dodges out the True Shot Barrage. So far behind that ROCCAT can just itemize damage at this point, or itemized armor rather at this point. Now Betsy, he's being set even further behind, all the way back to Foundry.
Wait for the final push. Wonder what this means for Gambit as a roster, going 0-2 here in the opening week of the LCS.
Especially with their new AD carry, we'll have to see how that one develops. But for right now, back into this game, inhibitor number 2 going down. Gambit have to defend on multiple fronts, and ROCCAT only have to knock down 1. Diamond Procs is coming in for the flank. Does he have enough damage? Looks like they've softened ROCCAT up for just a moment, but can they execute? It looks like it's going to be difficult, but a whole lot of zone. Emperor's Divine. Well, it's already finished off. Diamond Procs, Cabochard, Gosu Pepper knocked up, but Vander's dead. Betsy is kiting Steve. Steve, twisted advance, but I don't think he'll live through that one. They managed to melt through ROCCAT's front line. Only Nuke Duck and Jankos will live to tell the tale of that fight.
Really good reaction by Gambit. They had to go for this play, and it worked out.
ROCCAT are already setting up for position. They found Diamond Procs. Jankos on the chase.
His flash is about to come out. I really hope for Diamond Procs that he doesn't have to use his flash, but it looks like he will have to if he wants to get a chance at stealing his Baron.
Oh.
Ooh.
Not a lot of stuff connecting there.
Synergy.
Chase the bear. Let's see if Forgiven can do anything about this one. True Shot Barrage will knock 3, but Diamond's already down. Doesn't elect to use the flash, and now Baron's live.
Just came up, but even if he had used it, that would mean he had to walk to that pit again. We had a repeat of the earlier scenario. This Baron is going to ROCCAT. No smite. Don't even try to contest this Gambit.
Oh, it goes away, and now Vander comes in. He knocks Forgiven in to the wall. Steve right in the middle of it all. He just doesn't seem to care. And now,
hook on Woolite.
Gaming. Yep, Gosu Pepper's going to get a hook on Woolite, but it won't matter. Everyone from Gambit, they've backed out or died. 3 members down now with Diamond Procs is still half a minute before he respawns. ROCCAT in prime position right now. Inhibitor respawned up in the top, but I don't think that's going to last very long.
Yeah, Baron, but 5 members, 5 against 2. Gonna make a not so bold prediction here. Game's gonna end in ROCCAT's favor, and yeah, fantastic staying in that game, fighting through the way that Steve got behind. Signature move doesn't seem to work over and over. Steve stayed in the game, and ROCCAT's taking it.
Yep, looks like they will end this game in style. 40 minutes and some change in. They finish off Gambit Gaming and go 1-1 to start the summer split.